If you're in your 20s and broke, good. You've still got time to change everything. Most people your age are making 5 mistakes that guarantee they'll stay broke. Want financial freedom? Avoid these mistakes like your future depends on it, because it does. This isn't about skipping coffee or clipping coupons, it's about choices that determine whether you retire at 40 or work until 70. Your 20s are a launch pad. The habits you form now lay the tracks for your entire financial future. Get them right, and you're on the express train to wealth. Get them wrong, and you're stuck on the slow train, maybe even heading the wrong way. Let's start with the mistake almost everyone makes right out of college. Mistake number 1. Living like you're already rich before you are. Your first paycheck feels amazing. Suddenly, you want the new phone, the nights out, the car you can't afford because you deserve it. Lifestyle inflation is a silent killer. It creeps up until it strangles your future. Millionaires in the making live like they're broke, because staying broke now means never being broke later. Saving alone won't make you wealthy, but spending everything guarantees you'll stay broke. The temptation to upgrade your lifestyle is huge, but every little upgrade adds up. Lifestyle inflation isn't dramatic, it's a slow creep. Expenses rise to meet your income, and you're just treading water. Social media and friends push you to treat yourself. But keeping up with the Joneses is a losing game. They're probably broke too. The real power move? Resist the urge. When you get a raise, pretend it didn't happen. Keep living like you did before. Take the extra income and put it towards savings, investments, or paying down debt. This creates a gap, a financial margin. That margin is your freedom fund. Living below your means isn't deprivation, it's strategy. The short-term sacrifice pays off with long-term independence. The person driving a 10-year-old car but maxing out their retirement accounts is building wealth. The person with a new luxury car and no savings is building payments. Find satisfaction in watching your net worth grow, not in buying the latest gadget. It's not just big purchases, it's daily habits. That $5 coffee, $15 lunch, $50 night out. If unchecked, they bleed you dry. Track your spending for a month. You'll be shocked where your money goes. The goal isn't to live like a monk forever. It's to be intentional in your 20s so your wealth grows faster than your lifestyle. Delay gratification. Play the long game. True wealth is about what you keep and grow, not what you spend. Every dollar you don't waste can work for you, earning more dollars. Conquer lifestyle inflation before it starts. But just saving isn't enough. You need to put your money to work. Mistake number 2. Waiting to invest. Compound interest is the ultimate financial cheat code, but most people treat investing like it's future me's problem. If you invest $200 a month at 22, you could have over $500,000 by 60. Wait 10 years, you'll barely hit $250,000. The price of waiting is invisible until it's too late. Even $50 a month is better than zero. It's not about how much, it's about when. Most people think investing is too complicated or for rich old people. That's an excuse costing you a fortune. Your greatest asset in your 20s is time. Compound interest turns small amounts into huge sums over decades. The earlier you start, the more your money multiplies. Don't fall for "I don't have enough to invest." Thanks to fractional shares and index funds, you can start with just a few dollars. The habit and consistency matter more than the amount. Even $50 a month from age 22 to 60 can grow to over $125,000. Worried about risk? Not investing is a bigger risk. Your cash loses value to inflation. The stock market trends up over time. Don't try to time it. Just invest consistently in low-cost index funds. Automate your investments. Treat it like a bill. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Don't let fear or feeling unprepared stop you. Educate yourself and start small. Once you invest, you shift from consumer to owner. Your money becomes a tool to build more money. If you haven't started investing, make it your top priority after building an emergency fund. Open a brokerage account, research a simple index fund, and make your first contribution this week. Your future self will thank you. But even the best investment plan can be destroyed by the next mistake. Mistake number 3. Ignoring high-interest debt, especially credit cards. Some of you are paying 20% interest on things you bought months ago and forgot about. That $30 shirt? It's a $90 regret once you factor in interest. High-interest debt is like running on a treadmill that's on fire, backwards. Every dollar lost to interest is a dollar you can't invest or save. Prioritize high-interest debt like it's an emergency, because it is. If compound interest is your best friend when investing, it's your worst enemy in debt. Carrying a credit card balance with a 20% APR is financial self-sabotage. Paying off high-interest debt is like giving yourself a guaranteed 20% return. The minimum payment trap keeps you in debt for years, paying 2 or 3 times the original price. If you have high-interest debt, attacking it is your top priority, even before aggressive investing. List your debts from highest to lowest interest rate. Pay minimums on all but the highest and throw every extra dollar at that one. When it's gone, move to the next. This is the debt avalanche method. It might mean sacrifices, cutting spending, taking a side hustle, but the freedom is worth it. Consider a balance transfer card with 0% intro APR, but only if you have a plan to pay it off before the promo ends. Debt isn't just a financial burden, it's a mental one. Getting rid of it frees your money and your mind. If you see APRs in the high teens or 20s, that's a 5-alarm fire. Extinguish it with focused intensity. Don't let a $30 shirt become a $150 regret. Your future self will thank you for tackling this now. Mistake number 4, relying only on your job to build wealth. There's nothing wrong with a 9-to-5, unless it's your only plan. When your time equals your money, you're capped. Wealthy people build multiple streams of income investing, side businesses, real estate. Freedom comes when your money works harder than you do. Your job is great for active income, but if it's your only source, you're vulnerable and limited. You can only work so many hours. If you lose your job or get sick, you're in trouble. Multiple income streams aren't just nice, they're essential for security and wealth. Wealthy people cultivate several investments, side hustles, rental income, royalties. Many of these are passive or scalable. They don't require your constant effort. Passive income is the goal money that comes in even when you're not working. Building these streams takes time and effort up front, but the payoff is huge. Each stream adds income and diversifies your risk. In your 20s, you have the energy and time to explore these options. Even a few $100 extra a month, invested or used to pay down debt, can accelerate your path to freedom. Developing entrepreneurial skills through a side business is valuable, even if it never becomes your main gig. Don't fall into the trap of thinking your job is the only path. Build layers of financial security and income generation. When your passive income exceeds your expenses, you've achieved true financial independence. That's a powerful position to be in. Mistake number 5, having no clear financial vision. Most people's financial plan: make money, spend it, hope for the best. That's not a strategy, it's a wish. The lottery isn't a retirement plan. You need a roadmap. When your money has a mission, every dollar becomes a soldier. Without a mission, they wander and disappear. This mistake is about lacking direction. If you don't know where you're going, you'll end up nowhere special. Without clear goals, your money lacks purpose and gets wasted on things that don't matter. Think of it like building a house without blueprints. You're just piling up materials, not creating anything stable. Decide what financial success looks like for you. Retire early, travel, buy a home, start a business, leave a legacy. Getting rich isn't a goal. It's a vague desire. Get specific. What do you want your life to look like in 5, 10, 20 years? What role does money play? Once you have a vision, break it into actionable, measurable goals. For example, want $1 million by 50? Work backwards to see how much to save and invest each month. This turns a dream into manageable steps and gives your daily decisions context. When your money has a mission, it's easier to say no to things that don't align with your vision. Your goals become your why. This vision keeps you motivated during tough times and acts as your North Star. Write down your goals. Make them visible. Review and adjust them regularly. Your 20s are the perfect time to start this process. Most people just float through their 20s, reacting instead of shaping their future. By defining your vision, you become the pilot of your financial life. This clarity is empowering and the foundation for all good financial habits. Now you know the 5 biggest mistakes to avoid. You're already ahead. Awareness is half the battle. You've got the map. Now it's time to act. The real magic happens when you take action, especially on the one thing that multiplies your money compound growth. Knowledge without action is just potential. You have the recipe. Now start cooking. The most powerful ingredient is understanding and leveraging compound growth. Tap the video on your screen to unlock the power of compounding, how to make your money work for you. It's the next step in building real wealth. Your future self will thank you. Don't wait. Time is the one asset you'll never get back.